got it, he's got it.
Go, Stu, go!
Burly green shadows silhouetted against the marl bottom by a tropical sun silently glide through a liquid crystal matrix. The electrifying sight of a tarpon on the flats consumes my soul and haunts my dreams. There is no emotional defense mechanism for these silver missiles launched from the shallows. Reason and rationality are drowned out by a silent roar as blood pounds through my adrenaline-fueled heart. I am obsessed. I am born again. I am in awe of this magnificent fish called megalops. But I am not alone in my willing slavery to the Poon's siren song. Fishing legend Stu Apte has dedicated some 50 of his 66 years to an all-consuming passion for the Silver King, a passion that pushed him to greatness. While working as a Pan Am pilot out of Miami during the 1960s, no sooner had he parked his jumbo jets before he'd race down to the Florida Keys or the Everglades to stoke the competitive fires that burned in his belly. During those halcyon years of saltwater fly fishing's infancy, Stu's 44 world records included 2 tarpon weighing more than 160 pounds landed in the same day on 12-pound test. His 2 longest-standing world records on 12-pound fly, a 136-pound sailfish and a 58-pound dolphin, have remained unbroken for more than 35 years. But it was his lifelong love affair with tarpon that brought him eternal fame as a guide, as an angler, and as an educator. Today, Captain Tim Hoover and I are both honored and humbled to be his students.
Go whack 'em, you bet. Whack it too.
Today, we're fishing the lower Florida Keys in an area that Stu helped pioneer close to a half a century ago. Then, as now, this region is home to large early-season tarpon. Tarpon that are in a shallow lake where they're prone to lay up or float.
Ready. Okay, baby, show your face and roll your eyes. Those eyes we idolize. Come on up, baby. Let me see you.
You always talk to your fish, Stu?
That's kind of a call to him.
You talk nicely or you ever talk dirty to him?
No, I never talk dirty to him. The tarpon that I want to catch are the females, the big females, and I always talk sweet to females.
You're a smart man. How has this place changed over the years for you?
The main change is the amount of fish. I mean, I had it like clockwork to the day, to within a half hour of a time when the first big school of fish would come out of the channel there down the inner bank. And I mean, these were 100 fish in a school.
Wow.
And I mean, I could, weather permitting, forecast that thing. We had lots of schools that had, 100 fish, 150 fish schools. You don't have that anymore. They've all been broken up into smaller schools.
Just too much traffic, too many fishermen.
They get run across, breaking them up. They're more nervous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you still get excited about this as you used to?
As I used to? No. But I still get damn excited about it. I used to not sleep at night. I mean, my ex-wife, ex now, that had, when I was flying airplanes, after I was guiding, this is back in the 70s, when I would come in from a flight, she said that I was only home 3 nights during the month of May. I'd come in from a flight, and that afternoon I'd have supper home, go to bed with my wife, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and trail my boat down here to the Keys. And I wouldn't come back till the evening before I had to go fly again. And, have dinner and spend the night in bed and then go on my flight.
Maybe that's how that X came to be.
No, that was another complete story. I enjoy being out on the flats, looking for tarpon in the shallow waters. You know, you find them sometimes in really shallow water. 2.5 to 3 feet of water, 100-pound fish. You know, laying in there with their belly on the bottom, their back and tail out of water. Going along looking for crabs. I mean, I've seen them tail like a bonefish in the backcountry here, and it's a wonderful thing to do. May have been a little to the right.
Go left,
I
yeah.
should have had it.
You see the bubbles?
Yep.
Stripping. Try 'em again, Stu. I'd go left of those bubbles just a couple feet. Beautiful. It's nice and dainty, too.
My line staying in the boat? I doubt it, the wind.
Yes! All right!
Good going, Stu. Still
I
got
don't
him?
know if he jumped off.
Still
I think
got
he
him?
may have jumped off. Yep, jumped off.
Yeah,
Good going. Good going.
Stu, we out at about 12:30, about 30 feet out. You see a group right here, 40?
Yeah.
Oh, near that seaweed. Concentration. Never take your eyes off the water. The minute you're not ready, you've missed your shot. That fish is going to be there. And that happens time and time again. Whoa! Nice one. Hey, hey, hey!
That's
Great
a big one,
fish.
Stu. That's the one we're looking for.
I thought he ate it.
He may have.
You see him eat it, Timmy?
Yeah, I
I
did.
saw him flash.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, yes, yes.
Go, Stu, go!
We'll go to him some.
Oh, this is... You're the magic man, Stu. How big do you think this fish is?
Well, I know he's 100.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
The sound
He's
of
not real happy right now.
No, he's going to get less happy
it. Get less
as
happy.
we get closer
Yeah.
to him. When I can apply some
Some
real
heat.
pressure.
I'm gonna get you on him as best I can
I
to
know
get
that.
you fighting him fast.
I understand.
Do you think most people pull too soon, Stu?
Oh, I don't know what most people do, but I know that it doesn't do any good.
Right.
I know that what does good is when the closer you are to him, the more the energy that you're putting on the rod transfers to the fish's mouth. Even when you're 75 feet away, it's hard to put more than 5 pounds or 6 pounds on a fish because of the stretch in the fly line. I think it's important to fight the fish close by, for one thing. And the angle-wise is to pull back toward his tail whenever you can and down. Oh, he didn't like that, see?
That's a nice
Yep.
fish.
Stopping his swimming is what really excites him. If you pull up on him all the time or pull off to the side, you know, they can actually set their shoulders and do what they want. If I can roll them under about the second time, you know, they give up. The fight's over.
And you're probably are concerned about really putting maximum heat as early as possible.
Oh, yeah. And that's why I want to be close to him before I start doing like this.
So you try to get the fat part of the fly line before you start really pulling?
If I can,
Yeah.
sure. I like to be, when I was going to home assess, I'd tell the guides up there that I want to be eyeball to eyeball with them. And a lot of them thought that meant on the fly line. But then they soon learned that it meant I want to look right into their eyes.
Right, real close.
Finesse. Knowing how to pull, when to pull, and how much to pull. I mean, it's pretty much that simple.
Now, why is the tarpon your favorite? You've got records of all kinds of species, but obviously this stands out for you.
Well, to begin with, it's a great big fish. And you find them in shallow water. And if you do it all right, most of the time, they'll take your fly. And then they're a great, great fighter. I mean, they put up a good fight, they jump, they do it all. They are all. to
Yeah.
me. I've said it, here we
Here
go.
we go.
He's tired.
And the hunting aspect has got to play a big role, though.
Oh, it is.
You know, unlike billfish, they find you. Here, we've
Yep.
got to go find them.
Back here toward his tail, but he's staying right there.
Back him up.
See that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna get down and get my gloves, Stu.
Okay.
Here, I can man this.
You wanna
Oh,
lift
I
this?
think he can just do it.
You You guys want to lip them, or you just want to grab them and let them go?
Well, seeing it's a little fish, I'll try and do that.
Little triple digit, baby.
Yeah. There's my nail knot is in through a few guides.
It's a big fish. Do you have any other passion that closely relates to doing this?
Yes. Sex.
And that's it, huh?
That was going to be my guess.
Yeah, well,
you're a
that's
smart
true
man.
guess. Okay, I've always figured that fighting a big tarpon reminds me of my years that I used to box. Part of the time, you have to back off and jab. When the fish is first hooked and running, I mean, all you can do is kind of hold on and go with it. But when it gets near the end of the fight, and the fish is starting to hurt, you're hurting, and you can't stop. That's when you have to go in for the knockout punch, for the kill. This is how you finish the fight, and then there's no damage done if you do it quickly on either end of the line. The fish is released and swims off in good shape because it was a quick fight, and then you're feeling a lot better about it.
So you probably never had a skier pulling a boat for you before.
A great skier and a great angler. What do you mean a skier? You are a predator angler like I used to be when I was your age. I was never as good looking as you are, though. Get down to your level, fish. You're dragging me down to your level. This is what it's all about. You know, the people that come out here and say, yeah, I hooked and jumped 3 of them, and I don't care about landing them. That's baloney, they can't. You know? They don't want the ordeal of the fight.
Of the war.
Yeah, the war, it is a war, especially on a fish that does like this.
Look at this girl.
This is where most people get frustrated and break them off. And that feeling surges
I
and
don't know, what do you think, Tim?
I think so.
I think it's a matter of
I
being tired.
never thought about it that way, but I'm inclined to go along with this,
the frustration aspect.
that it's baloney when people talk about, I don't like landing them things.
Yeah.
I think it's a little more of a
They don't like to hurt.
protecting their ego because they
Sure,
lose them
they
all
don't like
the
to
time.
hurt. Okay, now let's see if I can stop her here. Okay, lady.
How many years ago did you catch your first tarpon, Stu?
Almost 50, I guess.
Almost 50.
Oh yeah, it would be 50.
50 years.
Wasn't even in a boat. Bought it from shore, Big Marco Pass.
Is that right?
Really?
Down a plug rod, casting rod. Oh, she's getting very, very tired here.
Gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Backing her up.
Careful to back her up. It's just
Yep,
as soon
just
as you
can't
get
get
her
her
right
butt
next
off the bottom.
Yeah. As soon as you get her near the boat, she just struggles to get down.
Yeah, and she does.
Look at her fight to go
Yep, she
straight
is
back
fighting
down.
to go back down.
Mudding tarpon. Stu, when you're fighting this fish, what are you looking for out of him or her?
Well, I watch every move, every motion they make. When they start getting tired like this, I can tell when that fish is going to surge because it almost backs up to go. And that's when I apply the max pressure for the moment, but I'm aware enough to let it go when it goes, to keep from breaking it off. Okay, now, make you fight to stay up there. All right.
Wow, that is so beautiful. I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to be a witness to this from back here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she just recovered. Boy, she was wallering finally there,
Stu, you are a patient man. You are so good.
It's all you can do. I mean, I know when I've got max,
Right.
and anything more, and she's
gone. It's amazing the willpower they have.
Oh, yeah. They are, especially when they get to this size, they get very strong. They put their weight to use.
Okay, Tarpon. Just remember to be nice to me. I didn't do this to you, he did. Just be nice.
Jimmy, how nervous are you?
Be nice. I think actually, Andy, from you and I fishing the Gold Cups, I've gotten beaten up by enough of them that I'm not afraid of them anymore. I just don't look forward to getting beaten up by them. Sometimes they're nice and kind, and sometimes they just beat the living snot out of you.
Stu, I noticed you like to get your rod tip right down on its face.
My nail nuts in my fingers here.
What's the objective of that?
Well, I'm just going to get my rod tip as close to the face of the fish as I can. That's how
Regardless.
long my leader is.
Yeah.
Getting close. Come on, girl. Just remember to be kind.
Not quite.
Can't do it yet. Come on, sweet pea.
Good
I've
going,
lost
guys.
so many of them up leaning
know.
over the bow, Stu, that I'd just be
Yep.
impatient and waiting for the side shot.
What a big old poon.
Incredible. She should have bellied up by now
Oh,
for
I
you,
know
Stu.
it. I know it. She's going to belly me up.
It's a determined fish.
I'll go back here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on now. Just a little bit more, sweetheart.
Should I go forward?
Nope, we're fine. That's what I like to do.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Got wrapped around her tail.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. And her kick
Got
wrapped
it.
around her tail did that. Hey, that's okay.
Good work, though.
She's in good shape.
Overcast skies made it tough to spot tarpon against the mottled bottom, until the clouds suddenly parted, giving us another shot at a fish. And with Stu Apte on your bow, that's all you need, a shot.
You got her.
Yes, sir.
Yes, baby!
Good hook up on that now.
Stu!
Good hook up on that.
Man!
Yeah, yeah.
What an eat!
Better get off of there, weeds. God, is he a screamer.
Don't scream into the wind.
You are the man. He's still eating, still going. Understand that tarpon is the ultimate fly fishing fish that swims. They're big, they're aggressive when you do it right. When you do hook them, they jump, they run. They're just a great sport fish, the greatest of all. Okay, easy, easy. Whee!
Wow.
How hard was
I
this
had
fish?
no idea she was quite that far.
Oh, she had out 300 yards. Going to the left now, shaking her head. But coming back on quickly. Fly line's back on the reel. Leader in through the guides. Leader out through the guide. Yes, fish. Nice
Beautiful.
big head on her.
Stu, it's just amazing what happens when you get a little bit of light.
Oh, yeah.
That is a good fish. He's
Yeah.
quite a bit better than I thought he was. Stu,
Yep.
what's your thoughts about, like right now in this game, we're we're staying on top of the fish. Of how you're kind of up now. You're pulling back, but you're up instead of
I don't
pulling.
like up, I like down.
Yeah.
But I'm holding max on her right now, and I do want to stay close. Here's my nail knot up here near my fingers.
Right. I got a feeling she's gonna go under. Yep.
She says that feels good when I go into that boat. The pressure comes off.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they get into that kind of a thing.
That'll frustrate the heck out of you.
Stop
there
the
you
boat
go.
if you can. Steak. For a minute. What do you think she weighs now, Timmy?
She grew a little, Stu.
Yeah.
My guess would be about 110.
Yeah, 110, 115 would be my guess.
She's got a good back on her.
Without any,
You gotta put her face back in, Tim? You gotta get her horizontal?
Oh, I got her face in.
better hold on to that other end of it.
Yep.
So she doesn't jump off.
What a nice
Oh
big
yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Stu, give me 5.
Yes.
Woo!
Okay.
Good
Let's
going,
let me
guys.
Pat her on the cheek and take the fly
Look
out.
at that. We're right on the
Let
side
her
of her
go,
gill
yeah.
plate.
Stu Apte's remarkable legacy as one of fishing's true living legends has given us more than knots and records. He has given us an indelible icon upon which we can measure our own meager feats. One whose single-minded pursuit of one species literally helped write the book on tarpon fishing for generations to come. Through his shared memories, those eager accolades can vicariously savor his countless achievements and astounding humility. When I asked Stu how he would like to be remembered, he simply said, as a nice guy. Well, Stu, you're certainly that, and a whole lot more.